thought I'd talk to you guys about a little bit about who I am. I like to have fun. I'm a doctorate, of course. I'm a little bit obscure. Who else is going to start out with Excalibur's Ode Fortuna for Carmina Burana? Carl Orff's, of course. So I thought I'd pull up some of my photos. Well, here's me, of course, right now. Well, if you know anything about me, you know I like to have fun. Obviously, I've been a Photoshop pro for years, and I morphed my head, or at least face, onto what I wish I looked like in the real world. But this is my horse, Whiskey A Go-Go. I live in Ligonier, Pennsylvania, moving here to Macon with you guys in Georgia. So I'll be the new professor here, a little different. This is outside of our house in the mountains with our two other horses, Schnapps on the left and Helga. That's my fiance Amy. This is what it looks like at the top of my property, looking out over the Chestnut and Laurel Ridges. You can see my small barn. It's 150 feet straight up from the barn to where I'm standing, and looks out over the fall leaves this year. I kind of miss my home, but I love it here too. So, what else do I have in life? Well, here's my mom sleeping with my two cats. She's babysitting now Edison, you see on the right. I lost my little boy Ernie here earlier in the year, right before I left. But we have chickens. We raise rare Swedish hens and flower hens. This is a breed we got from Sweden from eggs, and we've raised them in the house. And so now we've had fair winning hens and roosters. We have 9 roosters and 30 chickens. We get eggs and share them with our neighbors every day. Kind of different. Well, there's actually me. Just right before I left home, it was snowing. You can see how gorgeous I am, and the horses in the background, and what snow looks like, because I don't think you guys get it too much down here. So I'm a little different. This is what it looked like in one of my classrooms right before I graduated as a doctorate. My favorite professor, Dr. Scavera, was writing a board and lecture notes all about culture. Yes, this is one of the things we'll be talking about as well a lot of times in our classes, is culture and the meaning. It's very different in how we look at things. This is the top of our property looking out the opposite direction of what you were looking. We're looking south now towards the Laurel Mountains. This mountain range spans 83 miles with a single solitary hiking trail. We're big hikers and skiers, love mountain biking. I'm a fat boy bike rider. I got an S-Works. So I hope you guys will share with me some hiking trails and single track mountain bike trails. You can email me if you know locations and directions or pictures to share for good hiking. We'd love to know about it. I'm staying down in Cochrane on the Cochrane campus if any students are around too. So here's me right before I left. I'm a big Pirates fan. Love baseball. So hometown boy there. One of the last games I'll see for a while, I'm sure. This is me when I was in college. I thought you'd see what the difference is. Yeah, hardly any either. I can tell from today and then, huh? So, a little bit of history of me. Just something I thought you'd like to see. Who's this weirdo guy coming in? Who's the guy that's running around in a little Brompton bicycle, a folding English bike? I love bikes. I have about 10 of them, and I try to ride and have as much fun as I can on a daily basis. This is one of my favorite spots in the world. I took this photograph. It's 14,800 feet above the ground below you in Yosemite National Park. You see El Capitan across the way and a winter storm that was coming across. And this is one of the fellow hikers I was with, was out on that ledge. So, an avid photographer. I used to be a photojournalist for years for newspapers, won hundreds of awards, and changed back to my first love, the computer industry and information systems and science. And today I'm a big scientist and I study culture. And if you see me when I'm working with you a lot of times and online, that's my pal Edison. He's usually right in this position while I'm grading and working and doing lectures for you guys. So if you hear a little paw print or meow, you know that's who you're looking at, is my buddy there. So again, this is my two other pals. You see the Photoham Chandrel in the front and Collins Little Shire in the background. They're big hikers. This is one of our favorite trails. It's Bill Alberts. It connects in where George Washington actually created his scar, coming up over the Laurel Mountains from Somerset, Cambria County, up through to Westmoreland County to Ligonier, where I live, and built the first fort, Fort Ligonier, then pursued into Pittsburgh to create Fort Pitt. It's a little history lesson there for you. Here's me on one of my favorite days when I graduated as a doctor with a couple of my best friends. We're all doctors, believe it or not, although we'll never help anybody with healing, I'm sure. But nevertheless, I thought this was a really cool image as well. You know, I'm a big card. I like to have fun. I'm probably one of the only doctorates that'll ever do that in a ceremony. So when you guys get to walk the plank this year, you'll see me there in my beautiful garb and rather snazzy hat, I might say. And I'll probably give you the same symbol from the other side of the field. I look forward to our great adventures together in these classes that we're going to take together and for your journey here at Middle Georgia State University. And I look forward to talking to everyone soon. I hope to see you in class and on campus or around. Feel free to email me at any time or get a hold of me. I'm always open for conversations and great place to hike and mountain bike. Look forward to talking to everybody. Have a great first week in class.